course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Councillor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Hey! Fuck you!
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Bir bakalım şimdi. Neymiş ne değilmiş.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Evet, bir bakalım şimdi.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner. What do you think?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
Tahmin ettiğim gibi önce bir tren istasyonuna gidelim.
We have a problem.
We could have the local trooper check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose
Adres
having pawned
sahte.
these.
Adam bizimle dalga geçiyor.
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, though? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Burada ne varmış? Bir dakika, harita var mı? Çok uzak değilse gidelim. En fazla uzakta sayılmaz ya.
Could we try not killing the people that pay our salary?
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza.
Oradan polis geçiyordu yanından ya.
11K, go ahead.
11K, Roger. Citizen reports at 415 at Alvera Street.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Oo. Polis vurdu, direkt vurmamız lazım.
Officer down! Watch it! Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
Lan nerede lan? Ha şu mu?
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I'll cover you.
Nerede? Anlamadım ki ben. Haritada yakında gösteriyor, şeyde, radarda. Oyunu da göremedim.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Officer down! Watch it! Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease.
Give me some cover.
Niye doğrultmadı silah orada? Siviller var diye.
Find some cover!
I'll lay down some suppression fire.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Alvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. Suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 at the Alvera Street Plaza.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Olay yerine gidelim şimdi hızlıca.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat and tell these people the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Başka?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.